Welcome to the smooth jazz stylings of contrast, Jesse.
Oh, hey Joe. Thanks for having me here on this jazzy tune. I got nothing. Go.
Yeah. It's so what we're doing here is we're playing contrast.
Yeah, I've heard you talking about this a lot. I'm kind of curious as to what this game is all about.
Yeah. So briefly, contrast is a third-person platformer game that kind of has 2D elements as well.
All right.
And we're just gonna jump right in. I'm gonna pick up where I left off.
Yeah.
We've played about maybe an hour or so of the game. Maybe actually a little less than that. And so the story kind of is a little mysterious so far. Kind of takes place in like a
1920s.
Like France,
France,
maybe?
some city in France. And the game starts out in the room of this little girl, and so you end up controlling this character. Her name isn't given yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
So she's just woman, I guess, girl, person,
Yeah, this woman.
mademoiselle, if you will.
Another quirk too is that it seems like, aside from the little girl, well, she's not in the screen right now. Everything seems to be in shadows.
Yeah. So aside from this main character here, and the little girl whose name is Dee Dee, everyone else is presented through shadows, and that's all you see of them. So it's kind of interesting so far. So
All right, let's just just get into it and try to make sense of it all as you play here.
yeah.
So, where do we even begin? Like, it seemed like the girl said, "Let's go."
Yeah.
And that was it. I was like, all right.
Yeah, so basically kind of just jumps you right into the story. You're kind of exploring this little city here. And, as you can see, you can move around the 3D plane here. You'll eventually get an ability where you can break through these fences by hitting B. Kind of do this little dash. No idea if there's any combat associated with it yet, but it's kind of a way to break through walls. The map is kind of a little open-ended. There are other places to go to. You can revisit where you went earlier. This is a little bit earlier in the game. This is where you started. It kind of hitches up when you're loading into areas. It feels like.
Yeah, this is not from the video capturing it from it. I've seen this a couple of times as you were playing it earlier. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a pretty good machine.
So the main kind of hook of this game is this ability called shifting in. So, we were saying earlier that there's a lot of play on shadows and light in this game. So, when you get next to a heavily lit area, you can hit right trigger here to shift in. And basically, you'll go from your 3D model to this 2D shadow person, and basically you're interacting with all the shadows as if they were platforms. So, this is kind of the 2D platform element that I was talking about earlier.
Right,
See here,
right.
you can kind of manipulate there, and then you can shift out, and then you can roam around again in the 3D space and hop back in. So that's pretty much the main hook of the game.
And there's also there's like two things you already collected: luminaries.
Luminaries, yeah. So
what is that about?
luminaries.
Thank goodness!
Oh,
Now we
well,
have to get the movie to him. I think he's going to the cinema to meet his friends.
she just appeared out of nowhere.
Thanks. I have performed for the king of the universe. There are monkeys who know about the amazing Vincenzo. If your investors haven't heard about me, they're stupid.
Yeah, she's very much a little girl.
I know. If we could get the spotlight working, then I could track you with it. But it's out of power. We need some luminaries. Do you
So
have
there
any?
you go, right there.
Wow, perfect timing.
Yeah,
Did you know that?
that was 100% planned. I knew that was gonna happen. Why do you think I set it up like that?
That was a weird to be honest, that was a coincidence. I've totally forgot about that scene.
Yeah, so luminaries will power up various light objects in the game. There's a certain number of luminaries per level. It looks like there's 10 in this one, and you don't use them when you power up things. So that's kind of nice.
So here's one right here.
Yeah, so there's a luminary up in the upper right corner. And so these are another part of so the world's kind of the little bit collectibles in the world are kind of mysterious. There was a record player earlier that replayed a scene. They're almost like audio logs or voxophones or what have you that kind of explain part of the story. So if you go here, it not only activates this little scene here, but now I can interact with it and I can shift in there and I can go get the luminary. So there's a lot of the story that they don't tell you.
It seems like they didn't explain why these objects are floating in the street.
Yeah.
Like they didn't explain that at all, right?
Yeah, not at all. I mean, if this is even
at least not
yet. If this is even a real world, if you see over here, look over the edge.
Whoa!
That's
wait a second, hold on.
That's not right.
Is this Super Mario Galaxy all of a sudden? I didn't realize there's stars.
Yeah, this is get the Wiimote out and you help me collect stars here. It's a co-op game.
I did bring my Wii remotes.
So, don't know where they're going with the story here yet. And so we're going to put the luminaries over here.
You know, just real quick, you know, the way your character moves and the way the camera the way you move and the way the camera moves, it reminds me of Alice back in the day from EA games.
In the 90s?
Yeah, late
90s.
Late 90s or early 2000s, where like it looked like the character seems to be sliding on the street and it looks floaty.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit jump here, kind of land. It's almost like they slide forward a little bit, and it's just see how like land is kind of like almost like she's skating when I
galloping, like galloping like a horse. Yeah, it looked like you're floating there for a second, but it still controls well though, right? It's not.
It controls fine. You know, the camera angle is a little finicky.
Yeah.
These scenes are a little bit more forgiving because they are pretty much like a 2D platformer. This is where you get kind of some of the puzzle elements here, where if you're trying to cross this gap here, you actually have to shift in and out, back in again to make it across.
I thought you were controlling the lighting source there.
No, but there is a lot of puzzles where you are controlling light sources. So you gotta help across the gap.
Okay, so
not really a new ability. I mean, I just broke through it. So. Oh.
Forgot about that part.
Yeah, so when you fall off the ledges, it just kind of puts you back to the last ledge you're on.
Again, who made this again? I mean, I'll look it up.
Yeah, so it's by a small indie developer.
Compulsion Games, okay.
I think this is their first big game.
Yeah, you mentioned this too on our podcast from PAX Prime, right? You played this.
Yeah, I did. I did check it out there. Looked interesting at the time.
So here's another puzzle. Looks like.
Yeah, so like I said, the game kind of encourages you to explore the area. This is a little area off to the side. So here's another little puzzle. You can interact with anything that has like these little firefly things on them.
And there's a timer apparently, if you could hear closely.
Yeah, so... Oh no.
Oh, you barely. Oh.
No.
Oh, you clipped through.
So, yeah, this is where the controls get a little bit squirrely.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It wasn't the smoothest, like, going from here, controlling the camera, and shifting it around in time to make the timer for the umbrella. It's not the smoothest.
You barely.
Oh, another luminary up here. All right, so
I was gonna say we talked about this before the video. It's like I thought like there's only 10 luminaries. That seems like very few, but yeah,
there has to be levels. There's no way this is for the entire game.
I assumed it was like an open-based game, but yeah, from the looks of it, you probably you're right. It just looks like it's a level-based game.
Yeah, because I'm in Act 1 right now, so you gotta assume that there's multiple acts. So here's the other type of puzzle that I've come across so far.
Oh.
Maybe you could find another way in.
Oh, thanks.
I like it was handy that she's kind of getting everywhere. I'm breaking down signs and stuff, and she can't manage to open a door over there. So
Yeah, you have to go through all this rigmarole to get to where she's at.
And so the other type of puzzle is manipulating light sources and shadows and kind of making your own platforms here. So the point of this right here, I need to get up to that ledge over there, and got to use these signs that I just now notice actually have handlebars attached to them. So that's kind of, I'm glad that the makers of these signs thought ahead to
I didn't even realize it.
to put handlebars on them.
Great. I like how it starts out dark. You notice that? See, now it shows the
character of it.
The character.
Yeah.
It's as if like, yeah, I can't even think of a analog to that. But anyway, yeah.
Like putting them in the light shows like their true,
yeah,
true nature or something.
Yeah. So here you go. So
the more.
So that's a weird. So getting up to that guy is, maybe you should put them closer to each other.
And the only thing, one of the things that I kind of don't like about this form of puzzle solving is that it's almost trial and error. Like, you bang your head against the wall enough, you're eventually going to solve these puzzles. So it's not, I don't know if it's the most eloquent way of see now, okay.
All right, now
trying to get to the other cardboard statue here.
Right.
I can't, it's locking me on, okay, there we go.
Trial and error based games shouldn't have to be all bad. I mean, like, but I know what you're saying. Like, if you try to do this puzzle 15 times, it gets kind of aggravating. But
there we go.
I think you should.
I need to move the hat. Gotta jump on the guy's hat.
Or move him closer to the middle guy somehow. Yeah, like something like that, and push the middle guy closer in.
I think if I get some momentum here. Whoop. Okay. See,
Yeah, that's because I think because of that ledge on the top there.
I don't know. I
It's
think
like
I should.
invisible.
I think I should be able to. Yeah.
Oh,
see.
okay, that's weird. All right, so now you made it. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think. Uh-oh.
Let's try to go to the other side.
So that's another weird aspect about this. I noticed is that that worked. That worked either way.
Yeah, but now I'm kind of where this game does not shine is in close quarters like that, where the camera just kind of does what it wants to do.
Oh, like that. Well, that's well, not to excuse this game, but that's kind of like every other game, and that does the same thing. When it gets close to the wall, it zooms in.
Okay, so we had a crazy bug here last time. Let's see if.
Why are you doing that? Is that where it's supposed to go? Wait, isn't there something in here? Oh, what did you?
So. I seem to have found a secret area of the game.
Wait.
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, I just clipped through the ground, and now.
What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be out this late.
Wow.
Did mommy really?
Yeah. So to say this game has rough edges might
That's my
be
plan.
understating it a little bit.
All right, let's look
She
at this cutscene
No,
real
I
quick.
snuck
So
out.
this
Oh boy, you're growing up fast. You used to be scared
this
of the
gets
dark.
But did she?
kinda
really
weird
kick you
right here.
out?
We'll see how she's interacting with the shadow.
Kinda.
So it's not
At the
quite
time,
sure
I
if
wasn't being very
the shadows are real
so
time or
I
if
guess
it's
I had to do
I
memory.
missed you so much.
I missed you too, honey.
But
But I'm
that,
gonna come
yeah,
back
that
home.
I'm already
little
I'm putting
formed.
together
Yeah.
a
that little
circus.
technical glitch back
It's gonna
there
pay
was
for
kind of
everything. And you know who it's gonna stop?
crazy.
Yeah,
We
me
ran
too.
into a glitch
Me
earlier
too,
where I
Jenny,
just
though.
clipped into a wall and
How much
couldn't
sleeping
move
around
at
have
all.
you been
Had to
doing?
restart my save.
Yeah, it's gonna star the amazing Vincenzo.
Yeah.
And the checkpoint in this game
He's
is
good,
not
huh?
forgiving.
Look, you're
Yeah,
not
we.
supposed
All
to
right,
be
we'll
out
explain
this
that
late.
later.
I'm gonna
Don't
take
want to
you
ruin
I
the
brought you
scene.
this, but
Shh. I got a couple of investors coming here, and they don't like kids much. I need you to run home by yourself, okay?
but I brought you.
Dee Dee,
Don't clip through the
you
floor.
have to get out of here. I
Be
won't tell
careful.
Mom you snuck out. Okay, go.
Don't get stuck in a wall.
Also, yeah, I got nothing. But yeah. So
Hey, come on,
I'm already
Silvio.
formulating some theories about what's going on here. but
His name is Salvio,
yeah,
so why are we here?
Salvio,
I
yeah. what
hope
did
I'm
say?
wrong.
I got great news.
I mean,
Vincenzo
yeah,
is
anyway.
in.
Get the whole story 10 minutes in?
You got him? You're sure?
Yeah, I don't
Sure,
know.
I'm sure. He's gonna play opening night.
It's like,
Really
why are you
bring in
following
the
this little
crowds.
girl?
So that's why you brought us
Like,
here,
anyway.
huh? You're gonna show us
And why
his
can
act?
she be seen and you
Yeah,
can be seen, but
yeah,
no one else
except,
can be seen?
the projector's broken.
Because if you
Is it a
don't
dream?
got him,
Is it-
your
is
circus
this
is gonna
a
flop, and you're not
flashback? Like
gonna
you
be
said,
able to
yes.
pay us back. And then I'm gonna have to break your arms, and then we'll
See, I wonder if I was supposed to be in the
Look,
ground during
I'm gonna need
this.
just a little more
I
money
think you-
to.
I think you
finalize
skipped
things
some
with
part of this.
Are you
Well, whatever.
kidding me?
You're here now,
Don't
so.
spend our money on
Wasn't there like
Listen,
a
it's all gonna
luminary
come back
back
together.
there up in the balcony?
I didn't. Perhaps.
All right, well, whatever. Just get the real. So another thing I know, if you didn't notice it by now, is that there's a the objectives on the top right. So that wasn't clear.
How do you like that typewriter font?
Overdone. It's not. I understand why it did that, but all right, you're gonna try this again.
Okay, I'm gonna try this again. but
Are you supposed to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my finger!
Yeah, there's a prompt when you stand next to it, and it's the only way into here.
No, I know. But earlier, because of that glitch, I was wondering, like, is that really where you're supposed to go?
I think I was supposed to
Hey,
shift
knock it
out.
off, Sal. Check
Okay.
this out.
Before I turned that
Jeez, here's
corner.
amazing.
I told you I got
Okay.
him.
Which, if that's the
Okay, let's
case,
go get your
they
money.
didn't do a
Thanks a
good
bunch.
job of letting me know
Why don't we
that.
swing by
or-
tomorrow, pick it up?
Relax.
I don't know. That seems like it's a
Let's go have a
very
drink,
easy
huh?
bug to.
I know a guy who'll fix that finger
Surprised that
right
it didn't
up.
come
I
up
can't.
more.
I
'cause
gotta
it's
go
happened to me
meet
twice so
someone.
far
Boy,
already.
you're in a
Yeah.
hurry, huh? She must be a real ripe tomato. You want to go meet Johnny's tomato, Sal? I like a ripe tomato.
That tomato's my wife.
Always wanted to meet the wife.
Other than the hype
we'll play
about this game,
canasta.
I don't
Just
know
the
much about
four
the
of
developer.
us,
Like,
huh?
do you know
Okay,
how long
but
they've been developing
He's not
this?
asking, Johnny.
I
He's
don't.
You don't
telling.
know? Okay. No, just check. It's like, I mean, it's a small time. It's a small developer, so you know.
And they're definitely going to benefit from the PS4 launch kind of being one of the few games out there at launch that is
Right.
not a rehash of a game that's out already. It's a unique game. It's a new game. So, for better, for worse. I mean, I don't know if this is exactly the best first showing.
I mean, I think they're just trying to showcase indie games rather than like the prowess of the PS4.
Yeah.
So, which is cool. I don't know if this game it should be. I mean, how many other indie games are there for the PS4? I think this is the only one, right? Or
Resogun.
is that considered indie game? I guess it is, right?
I guess kind of.
I mean, like
Indie,
like small.
downloadable.
Because Resogun is made by. Oh man, I forgot.
Yeah. I would put it in the same vein.
Yeah.
Although Resogun is free.
Yeah.
I mean, they're asking $15 for this.
I mean, it's not. It doesn't look. I don't think it looks terrible. I think there's just a few hitches for sure.
It's not terrible. It's whether or not though. I mean, at this point,
I mean, it's too early to say it's terrible.
yeah.
It's just those weird glitches, like.
Well, look at that. See how it just kind of just floated there? Try to jump off there again. No, I didn't capture it again.
Yeah, I've seen you floated a couple of times, which is like weird. Oh.
Yeah, it's really hitching up when I kind of load into other areas. Oh, a save point. Yeah, as I said, the
finally.
checkpointing. That's the
She
first
was
save
getting
point
pretty
since
loud in there.
I don't know.
See?
Maybe we're just getting really
You meet a guy's
spoiled.
Wife, now he's got a
It's not.
whole
It's not
reason
actually
to
that
make good.
bad, but
How
it is
come you
it gets
know so
annoying
much?
when
You
have
get
to
stuck
do
into
this.
walls. It's a
Smack
little
me
annoying, and you have to
anytime I
restart your
I
progress.
should try that with my
Yeah, totally.
kids.
Oh, you got a new card.
Sweet. It's 10 cents in my pocket.
Hey, no. You could buy
10 cents paying off this
I
game.
can't
You
get
could
in.
you could buy Magical Drop
The
for
door's locked.
$1.25
I
on
need your
Steam
help.
sale.
Oh, sweet.
I think that's a okay game for $1. So this game reminds me of a Wii game that came out a few years
This
ago
is
called.
a pretty impressive set piece here.
Oh wow, yeah, it looks nice. It's called the Lost in Shadow, which is also does the similar aspect of like going into the shadow, or actually you play as a shadow in that one. You don't switch between shadow and 3D, unlike this lady here.
Yeah, I heard the premise of that one was interesting.
I was
By the now defunct Hudson.
yeah, Hudson Soft. Thanks, Konami, for letting that company die. But I'm kind of, you know, I've been wanting to play that game, but I didn't have a Wii at the time. So anyway,
Maybe get on the.
I could probably get it now because I got a Wii U. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we have time in the future, maybe we could take a look at that or something, just for a lark. If I could find a copy, that is. So, anyway, sorry. So, that's the only thing I could think of when I see this game is that game, Lost in Shadow.
This game is also not the best at kind of letting you know
what to do next.
What the next set piece should be.
I think that's okay.
I mean, I'm not asking for hand holding.
Yeah.
But at the same, see,
I guess
I can barely even see the interaction there.
Yeah, that part is not clear, or at least not obvious, or maybe not obvious. I don't know the word.
No, I actually couldn't. I could barely see it.
Yeah.
You can look it over here. You can not really see the sparkles on the
yeah
interactive part here. Okay, we're gonna go here, and then I don't think I lowered it enough.
Huh. Well, you really like to try to break this game somehow.
Well, I mean, you gotta go. Kind of the weird thing about this game is you're kind of led to go where the shadows are, but sometimes the shadows don't go anywhere.
Oh, you couldn't even get out there, huh?
No.
Oh, okay. That would have been cool if they'd let you shift out there.
Yeah, the game it seems like it is actually pretty limited in letting you going
seemed like
off the rails.
It seemed like you're having a hard time figuring out how high she could jump. Right? Am I misreading what you're trying to do?
Yeah, because sometimes it feels like she could jump way higher than she actually can.
Because I was wondering maybe you should put it much closer. I don't think she can jump that high, but sometimes she does.
Okay, so one more luminary. I want to get it.
Oh, okay.
I gotta get it. So, okay. In here.
All right.
Another thing here.
Timing. So this elevator does not open?
Oh, maybe.
All right.
Oh, I see. So the elevators will affect the height of these shadows over here.
All right. All right.
There we go.
Okay. See right there, that looks too high, but you managed to jump it.
Yeah, so
Maybe
like
you
I
could
said,
sneak in through a window or something, and then you could let me in.
I guess it's more annoying than
I think it's
difficult.
when it zooms in and out, it just.
Whoa, that gets.
Yeah.
The camera seems to have a hard time keeping up with you. Yeah, I know we're essentially we're nitpicking, but that's glaring to me.
And this is with the sensitivity of the camera turned down. Like when I have it on.
Yeah. By the way,
normal.
By the way, the sensitivity is old school style numbers.
Yep. Hope you. I don't remember which one is.
Wait, hold on. Can you go all the way up? What's the highest number? It's not 100, is it? Okay. Yeah, it's over
higher than 100.
Yeah, what an arbitrary ass number. 116.
So like when you have it on normal, it just. Put it on normal.
I think 70 was normal when you're trying to set this up.
Okay.
And then you lowered it to 40.
Oh.
Why'd you have to come back, Johnny?
I want to come home, Cat.
And you got another pot of gold at the end of the rainbow?
That's the past, Cat. I've changed.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah? You get religion?
I got lonely. I miss you, baby. I'm
Well,
never
that's one
gonna
way
give
to
you
make
another
sure that
reason
you
kick me
listen
out,
to
I
the story.
swear.
Never's a big word.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Feels like I heard it before.
This time you're gonna be nothing but proud of me.
pretty
Look
cool.
at this hotel suite. I got investors.
The ones you just left?
The only annoying
Yeah,
part is
I'm
if
real
I-
proud.
Oh no.
They're the ones
Oh,
who broke
wait.
your finger?
This?
Was that intentional?
It's nothing. I got a card in
Oh
the
yeah,
desk
okay,
drawer.
I'm onto
in the door, a
the
car
other
door.
side.
Wait a second.
So that was intentional.
What'd you say?
I was trying to
I know,
get to
'cause
the
I can
balcony
read
over
your
here, which I
mind
did.
like a highway
Oh, I thought that
sign.
was a
No,
barrier.
Johnny.
That door.
Not again.
Okay, you meant okay.
You're a
Sometimes I can't
carousel
tell
of
if that was a
broken
barrier
dreams.
or
you keep
you
coming
couldn't go through.
around and around.
Like in the
Is
movie
ever
theater, you
gonna
couldn't
love
go
you
through
like I
unless
do,
you
kiddo.
shift in.
Get back! Don't try and kiss me, Johnny. I'll lose my
You
mind.
Kinda
gonna
cool
shoot me?
story
Go ahead and
continues on.
shoot. I got 2 holes in me where you and Dee Dee used to be. Put another one in there. Finish me off.
What do you want with Dee Dee? You're not even her real father.
What, you think
Okay.
Vincenzo's real? All he ever gave Dee Dee was her cute little nose. Yeah, maybe I'm not her real father, but I'm the one that showed her how to tie her shoes. I'm the one that put her to bed when you had to stay
Oh,
out
snaps.
with her. You took her to see his show. Did he change his mind? He doesn't want to be her father. He doesn't want to be anybody's
I
father.
hate you.
Jesus, Cal, what are you doing?
Mommy, stop! What are you doing?
Nothing.
It was about to
Mommy
get
and
really
Daddy
dark
were
there.
having a little fight. It's not a real gun. It's just a toy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a toy, Dee Dee.
Mommy,
Yeah, there's a red cap on the
are you
gun.
gonna let Daddy come home?
Dee Dee,
Please? Please let Daddy come home?
he's in pretty deep with some bad people, Dee Dee. Maybe he should make good with them first. Right, Johnny?
Maybe I'm no good without my family. Maybe I need my family to make good.
Johnny,
Yeah! Daddy needs us!
if this is another train wreck, it's
Well,
not
that's
just
a
going to be you and the
feel-good
train
moment
this
right
time.
there.
I'm not gonna let it wreck this time. I promise.
I've missed you so much.
Yay! Daddy's coming home! But
Alright, you're racking
he's
up
not my
these
real
achievements
daddy,
here.
Is he?
Alright, the story seems interesting. I'm kind of... It doesn't take a lot for me to get interested in the story as long as it's like, I don't know, done in an interesting way and not cliche.
Yeah.
But
I mean, at this point, really, the story's going to be the driving factor of
Yeah, there's still a lot of mystery to this. Now, are you interested in playing more of this? Oh.
Well, let's take a look. So this is where the game starts in her room, and let's just see a little more of this.
It's you! Where have you been? Did you know the circus is in town? It's Daddy's circus.
Oh.
He says it's gonna be the biggest thing
It's almost like her
ever.
imaginary friend.
Except
It's
she
almost
always
like this
says
room
stuff
is like the
that,
hub
and
world,
then something goes
or
wrong.
at least
And
the
Vincenzo's
starting
my
point
real
of
dad.
every level.
You
Yeah,
have to
I didn't
talk
expect to
to
come
him.
back here again.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna go to a different world. Okay. So it's gonna say Act 2 now.
Well, let's see.
Oh.
They're so happy. There aren't any pictures of the bad times. These were in the basement. She only takes them out when Daddy's living with us. You know, in stories where the little girl is really a princess and her parents aren't really her parents? Does she still get to see them?
Yep. There's other collectibles that you can get too.
All right.
I haven't come across any yet. This one. Nope. They're all set pieces in here so far.
Oh no! It's an eviction notice. Daddy says
Oh
he's
no,
gonna pay
the
all the bills
hipsters are
when
taking
the
over
circus is a
Mission.
big hit.
Uh-oh. Get out before
Come on,
gentrification.
I want
Yep.
to go find Vincenzo.
In 1920s France. No, I don't know. All right, Act 2. So it kind of did act as a starting point for.
So there's a collectible right there. They're kind of cool. They kind of look like what they would, photorealistic.
Yeah, it's good. You could read it, not like a.
Other ones over here too.
Yeah.
Basically, it's okay. Okay, her name is Dawn apparently,
Huh. All right.
and the collectibles kind of piece together more of the story here.
Did you say Dawn earlier? She never.
I don't think she ever mentioned her by name.
Yeah, that's.
Or
what
if I did, I
I
totally
don't
missed
think they'll
it.
hold you. You'll have to go through shadows.
I know it's hard to play and talk at the same time, but even I didn't notice that, so I don't think she ever did mention it. Oh,
Okay,
you
so
could.
there's new ability.
I wonder if you could have done that earlier.
No, I've tried pressing B before.
Oh.
Nothing happened. So
Okay.
like you're getting abilities over time.
It's not retroactive, or you could stumble upon new abilities on your own.
Yeah. Well, it's not like I can go back to the old areas, anyways.
Yeah.
Maybe to jump, shadow dash. Oh, whoop.
Whee! I like that foreboding sound effect.
Oh, I gotta. Okay.
You gotta ship back in quick. That's pretty challenging. Maybe. Yeah. Or at least a bit of coordination. Yeah, it takes some skill. Looks like.
As long as I'm not fighting the camera later on when I'm doing these.
Yeah, I wonder how much
platforming
more.
bits.
Right. I wonder how much more complicated it gets later.
Hey, Vincenzo, ready for our big night?
Especially with a
We're really
floaty.
excited.
You're gonna have to give them their money back.
What? We're sold out.
You haven't paid me.
I got the money. We're selling out. You'll have it before the show.
Even if you do, I can't perform here. Your circus is a disaster.
It's coming together.
Your puppet show about the princess is missing the princess. You've
So it
lost
feels like
your
so
hot
far
air
it's
balloon, and where did you get that pirate
platforming
ship?
bit,
It is a
story
broken
bit,
down piece
platforming
of
bit,
junk.
story
Come
bit.
on, Vincenzo,
Yeah.
it's opening day.
And
There's
as I was
always a
saying,
few
like
wrinkles
as
to
long as
iron out.
the
Look, I'll get
floating
it all
floaty
fixed.
controls
No
doesn't
problem. Consider
hamper
it done.
you in any way.
All right. But don't think that I will be some sort of
Only-
shiny bauble that lures people
We'll find
into
out if you
your
keep playing
scrapyard.
this, and maybe I'll give this
I'll
a
get
whirl.
it fixed, I promise.
I want to see what the fuss is all about. So.
I'm worried about
Let's
Daddy.
go to the next puzzle
He always
piece
says
here and
it's
see
okay, but
what.
those
Anything they
gangsters
introduce
really
anything
hurt
new
him.
here?
We have to fix the circus, so Daddy will be safe. Come on, it's this way.
So far, I mean, it feels. I mean, it just feels a little middling, maybe.
All right,
I
it was
mean, not necessarily good, not necessarily bad. It's just it has my interest for a little bit longer. It just nothing about it so far says like I have to play this game. I have to stop everything right now and play
Right.
this.
Yeah, you're racking up those achievements. That's kind of crazy.
Well, I think they're all storyline achievements.
Yeah, that's true.
Not really sure what other kind of achievements you could have in here aside from, finding collectibles. Even when I try to go the wrong way, I end up going the right way.
This looks like
It's opened up and wow, it's chugging quite a bit there.
this area looks opened up a bit, or maybe it just feels bigger. Oh, floating rocks.
Yeah, that's a new one. I can't quite.
Oh no!
Oh God. Okay, what am I on?
I don't know. The
How-
shadow of that geometry, maybe.
Wait.
Oh!
Wow.
I have a feeling.
I mean, that's not enough to really distract from the game. It's just
It's a bit
it
blurry.
feels really unpolished.
yeah. Yeah, they should have
okay.
tightened up those
I probably got
aspects
stuck there
little
for a
bit.
second. I feel like I'm just getting caught on weird geometry, and
like you just saw right there,
where
where
I'm just kind of floating on nothing.
Right.
And it's not. Aside from the part where I got stuck on the wall and I had to reload my save.
Right.
Oh, there we go again.
Seemed like you got caught.
I
in-
was rushing through that. That was my fault.
But for a second there, it looked like you were. Go back there again, real quick. It seemed like you were caught by the shadow of that door siding there.
Which door?
That
oh,
right
that
there.
door.
See that siding? It seemed
Yeah.
like you were. There's like a bit of a shadow there, and it seemed like you were caught there for a second. And wow, that looks pretty difficult.
All right. I wonder if they felt rushed.
trying to get this game out for the PS4. I wonder if they had
More time
To polish it up, could it be a little better experience?
You're right. Because I know they were trying to coincide. I mean, they released this when the PS4 came out. So
Yeah.
I wonder if they felt rushed.
There we go. Nope.
Oh, you went too far. Oh, wait, what?
How did I get...
What the?
Okay. All right. Never mind.
Yeah, like I said, the checkpoint,
in this game.
it's a little funky. But goddamn, I'm going to get that.
All right.
Gonna get that luminary.
I was gonna say one thing here. So speaking of like,
Nope, nothing there.
oh,
I feel like the camera it's... Right now, it feels like the camera is the thing that needs the most work. Just knowing where to go so you're not just jumping blindly.
another thing too is like you don't even know if that rock on the leftmost rock there is flat enough for you to jump on. See, it's like you have to kind of anticipate. Okay, there you go. Oh,
You're jumping over it.
you're not trying to overshoot it, right?
No.
Yeah, that was okay.
I wonder if that is a set distance. Has to be. a set distance.
What I was gonna say, man, I forgot what I was gonna say, but anyway. Oh, all right.
I'm gonna try one more time.
One more, and you want to call it quits, or
Yeah, one more, and we'll check out, see what anything else with the collectible mode or the collectible screen, if there's anything else. Anything else here?
All right, now I remember what I was gonna say.
No.
Oh, one more.
Well, yeah, I gotta try
All right, that
one
was
more
a-
time.
No, as I was trying to say, even are you interested at least in the story, or enough to keep playing, or not really?
Maybe a little bit more. It's not enough.
You know,
It's not delivering on this crazy. Well, nope.
see,
Okay.
see, even though that went flat there,
But you didn't. You
The
can't.
rock wasn't there.
The rock was not there on the very left. So
I
that.
lied. I'm gonna try one more time.
It's like Dark Souls over here. Oh,
rinse and repeat.
Well, it is dark,
Or maybe,
and maybe she's a soul. So
oh shit.
maybe it is more like Dark Souls than you think.
At least it reloads. Oh.
Nope. Okay, I've had enough of this.
All right.
of that section.
But what I was saying was that the story
had yet to deliver
On this crazy dream world premise. So I'll keep playing a little longer to see what's going on, and if it doesn't, I mean, the story about a little girl and her dad is nothing about it right now is particularly compelling.
Right.
It's a crazy role and the relationship between Dawn and Dee Dee that I'm most interested in, and hopefully they kind of push that story.
for sooner rather than later. So
All right, let's quit out of here. Let's go back
Yeah,
to
what's-
the title screen.
All right. I thought you want to see the collectibles.
Or that was it.
They should be on the title screen too.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can select the chapters here.
Oh, great.
This
Concept
is
art.
where it, this is where it checkpoints, I guess.
Oh, I thought that was a concept.
Oh, no.
I was
This
gonna
is
say.
the chapters.
Yeah, all right. My God, great. More of that.
So, okay, the collectibles is the same as it is in the game.
All right.
The presentation's nice. It definitely has a style to it.
Yeah.
That's nice and it's unique. So I don't know. I guess we'll play it a little longer and
Yeah, I'll give this a whirl
See
just,
where
for,
it's
just
at.
to see. But how much is this again?
so it's $14.99. It's available on PC and PS4 and
You get on Steam, right? Specifically.
yeah, it's on Steam
Yeah.
and it's out now. So
All right.
if that looked interesting, you don't mind getting caught in walls and weird geometries, then you know it seems all right.
All right. Thanks for showing me this.
Yeah, thanks. How long was 30? Almost close to 40 minutes.
Oh wow.
Let's
You want to do another video?
Or let's play Briscoe.